Domination on jungle. Rumble in a fucking jungle. So, you better not fucking punk out. Dominate. Either conquer and hold the command points, or die like the fucking deserving bitches you are. You see that bar at the top of your screen? Shows you how the fight is going. You see these command points? We lit them up with a flare. Stay close to the fucking flare to get the point. The more teammates who got your back, the faster you capture a point. Do it alone, you fucking ass, when you're waiting there holding your dick while your teammates live and die without you. Okay? When capturing a command point, an icon in the middle of the screen shows your progress. You cannot claim a point if the area is contested. So hunt down the prick causing our problems and teabag the motherfucker like he does his mother.
What's up YouTube, it's the sequel, and I'm back bringing you guys some Far Cry 3 multiplayer and my first impressions. How did you guys like Boss's commentary over the tutorial? Thought it was pretty good. But not to sound weird or anything, but his commentaries sound good enough to listen to. This is my first ever Far Cry 3 multiplayer kill right there. This is my first match, and I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys, just so you could see my first match. I don't know like if that's a good idea, but I think it is, so I'm bringing it. But in the future, I'll be bringing a lot of Far Cry 3 multiplayer videos, probably co-op videos, and probably single player also, depending on how everything works out. But definitely a lot more multiplayer. So if you like what you see in this video, please like the video and go check out my channel and subscribe to it. But that guy just glitched out right there. But this is my first video, and if you're seeing this soon after, then this is probably going to be the only Far Cry 3 video I have up for about 3 days after I release it. So if you click on my channel and you only see one video, that's because I just released this one in the last week of December 2012. So that should give you a time frame of when my next one should be uploaded soon after this date. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good holidays, depending on what you celebrate or celebrated. I know I did. So I'm just going to give you my first impressions on this game now. First off, this game, I like it a whole lot. As far as multiplayer goes, this is my first match on Domination game mode, which is also my favorite game mode in every other first-person shooting games that I've played. So I thought that was pretty cool. And if I do anything stupid in this game, like not using my kill streak that I just unlocked for a long time, it's because I didn't know that there was even kill streaks in this, as this is my first match, and I'm trying to figure out how to use the zip line, because I'm always afraid that if I just jump off I won't grab onto it, so I always just double click it. But the scout, oh yeah, my first impressions. But so this is Domination. I thought it was pretty cool, and as far as single player goes, I like it a whole lot. I've played it for almost 2 hours probably. This is why this is first impressions. It's because I barely played it. And I threw a noob grenade right there. But as far as single player goes, I really like it because there's a lot of free stuff you can do. I played the second Far Cry. I didn't finish it, but I played it a whole lot. And also, one other thing about multiplayer that was going to be cool on my channel. First off, I gotta talk about this death. When you get killed, this kill cam, it's pretty cool because it shows you where you get shot, how many times you got shot, and pretty much everything you need to know about what got you there. And then teammates can revive you, so if you tap X quickly for a certain amount of time, they could pick you up, but you can just not tap it and you'll be able to get back up sooner. I have not personally been revived yet, but I've revived someone. But as I was saying about the multiplayer, a cool thing is when the game's been out a little bit longer, people will start making custom maps, which pretty much means they'll make really fun things to do. As in, on Far Cry 2, there's this one guy who made a map, and it had a really long hill, and there's a bunch of jeeps at the top, and you could just drive down it really quickly, and like ramp through this whole city thing, and there's like fireworks blowing up to the side. And this other person made a map, it was a sniping map, and it had like this. If you guys have played these maps, let me know, because that'd just be cool to know some other people besides the one match lobby I was in were on it. But it was a sniping map, and it had like a lot of open grounds, a river, And then there's this one place with this tree, and you can keep climbing up so many ladders, super high. And eventually when you get to the top, it's really hard to find the top. But the first time I got up there, there's some dude sitting up there. I highly doubt he was expecting anyone to come up there, because I just sniped him in the head, and he fell off. But I eventually accidentally fell off the top of that tree. But as far as multiplayer goes, my first impressions for multiplayer is that it's very fun. Just the only thing that could make it better would be the servers. I haven't been kicked out of a game yet, but I have not been able to connect. As in, I'll get to the main lobby, click multiplayer, and it'll say connecting to servers, and then it will just fail, and I'll do it multiple times. But still, it will never work for a little while. But as far as the gameplay goes, this Domination has been pretty fun. This is the only mode I've actually played. As I'm very new to this game, my future videos will be a lot more knowledgeable and better. But I wanted to show you guys my first match. And I'm making this commentary soon after this first match, as in the same day, so I still am pretty new. So you guys will see progression as far as knowledge of the game if you subscribe and stay on track with me. But as far as Domination, it's pretty fun because I didn't revive that guy because I didn't know how to do it. But it's pretty fun because it's pretty realistic, and the areas are pretty big areas, as in the area you can stay in to capture it, and it's marked pretty well, I think. And right here I'm trying to look for that guy, but I can't find him. He eventually gets me. But you can see this game, as far as shooting goes, I'll just compare it to Call of Duty. You don't have to use half a clip to kill someone. It takes just a couple of well-placed bullets, which I personally like, because that's always something that has been a little bit annoying on those kinds of games. But as terms of guns have gone, I've only used assault rifles, a sniper, and a handgun. As far as assault rifles go, this one I'm using right now is pretty powerful. It's pretty good all around. Handguns, I have not been successful with. You'll probably see that a couple times in here when I run out of ammo, because I got a couple good streaks on here. But the handguns, I couldn't hit anyone. Either I couldn't hit anyone, or they just didn't do enough damage. But sniper rifles, I kind of quick scope someone. When that happens, I'll point it out. I don't really know if it would count, but you'll see it. And I tried. The snipers are pretty good, because as long as you, like I said, it's realistic. So if you hit in a good location, it'll take out an enemy. But this battle cry right here, if you press L3 and R3, or left trigger and right trigger, I believe on Xbox, since I am on PlayStation, it'll do a battle cry, and it will boost your teammates' health for a certain amount of time. And I was gonna revive that guy, but I see an enemy, but I revived this dude. Cause I'm cool like that. Like I was saying, I figured out how to revive. And as grenades go, I have not gotten a grenade. Actually, the grenades are pretty good, as I've seen. And the scout kill streak is pretty much a UAV or a thing. Since a lot of people play Call of Duty, in this video I'll be kind of comparing it, but a scout pretty much shows everyone on the map. And then when you get to a higher level, you can unlock a deeper, I forget the name of it since I am new to this game, but you'll unlock a scout that will show it'll put fake targets on the enemy's map, as in decoys on the enemy's map. And one other thing you'll notice is each of these forts, they're called different things. They're not called like C, D, and F. They actually have names pertaining to their location, which if you are new to the map and you don't really know it very well, if they say boat shed is being captured, you know to go to the boat shed. As in, if they were to say like Z is being captured, you might not know. One other thing I was having on this map was I didn't know it very well, so I didn't know where to go to get a lot of kills. I ended up doing pretty well, I think, for my first match. I would say I did. I leveled up a couple of times. And then one other thing I'm kind of confused about, if you guys have played this and you get it, it's the decoder. After you play a match, you can get some kind of object and you decode it in the main menu. You see this handgun is not working for me. but you decode it in the main menu and it gives you some kind of bonus, but I don't really understand exactly what it's for. If you guys know what it is, can you explain it in the comments? And these matches are also pretty long as far as Domination goes. It's 15 minutes. So this is a long commentary. And as far as the tutorial went, as I had in the beginning of the video, I watched it and I thought it might be useful to people watching this to see the tutorial. And I hope it is. Or else you could have just skipped it if you didn't want to watch it. But I thought it would be cool. People might want to see it. Because this is my first impression, so people watching this probably won't have the game. Or they'll be new to the game, which means they might want to see it. But I'm trying to get these kills with the assault rifle up top, and I do. And I almost thought about jumping down there to revive that guy. But I decided not to. I didn't want to die that way. You've seen most of this time we've been dominating them. One of their cool things is that bar at the top that shows the domination. It's not by score, it's kind of like clutch, I would say. As far as I know, the score goes by whoever is winning at the end. So if you're dominating the whole game and all of a sudden the other team just pulls something out of the bag and captures all the bases, I'm pretty sure they can win. If not, please let me know kindly in the comments. And feel free to comment on this video whatever you think about the game and that armor thing that you've seen when I've been shooting some people, an armor icon pops up. I'm assuming that's what happens when somebody battle cries for them. I'm pretty sure. It makes the most sense to me out of everything. And I've been around boat shed a lot recently, and I'm trying to use my grenades successfully. And reviving teammates, which I've only done a few times, or less than a few times. But next, into the driving in the game. If you guys know if you can drive vehicles in multiplayer, I'm pretty sure you can't. Well, I know on created maps people put vehicles in there, you can drive them. But as far as ranked matches, as in this kind of thing, I don't believe you can. And right here I was just trying to shoot that to see if it exploded. I don't even know if I hit it from that range, but it didn't explode from there. So, but as far as vehicles go, if they're in the actual ranked matches, it could be useful because you could run over people, but it might make you an easy target. I could see it going either way, but I don't believe it would be in ranked matches. But I do know in created player matches in the Far Cry 2 there's a lot of vehicles they can use. And I ran out of ammo a couple times, but you see right here I picked up someone's weapon who had a red dot. And I do not believe you can shoot someone once they're on the ground holding on to their dear life. I tried right there and it wasn't working. But thank God someone got to help me with that kind of thing. So this is where I'm picking up the sniper. And you'll see me quick scope in a minute. It's kind of protection. Like right there, was that a quick scope? Let me know what you think. I believe it was. And I thought that teammate was an enemy, so I shot him. But there's no friendly fire on him. Also in multiplayer, one thing you'll see coming up is a takedown, which is possible in multiplayer. As in a melee kill, stealthy melee kill. Which you can see, it's going to be coming up in a second. Out of the left side of the screen. You should see it. Oh, right there, that guy's going to do it right now. But you see a takedown, which does mean that there are takedowns in multiplayer. But as you see, I'm still not successful with this pistol. One problem we're going to have to work on, or get a better secondary weapon. Because this is just a default class, because I don't have any unlocked classes yet. Because this was my first match. As you see, I'm capturing airdrop. And if you guys know what the highest level is in the multiplayer, that'd be cool, because I kind of want to know, well, I do want to know what the highest level is, just so I know all the unlocks that are going to be had and all that. So this match only has 50 seconds left right now, and I'm just trying to I kind of didn't know what to do right here because I was out of ammo and I wasn't successful. So I was testing to see if there was fall damage, and I heard there was, but right there it didn't do any damage. But this has been the sequel, and if you liked what you saw, please leave a like on the video, and in the future I'll be doing a lot more Far Cry 3. So if you want to see more Far Cry 3, please subscribe. And as I said, in the near future, my Far Cry 3 commentaries will be much more knowledgeable, and they'll make a lot more sense because I'll play the game and I'll know what I'm talking about. And right here I ran into this gas. I had no idea what it was, but it kills you. But this video is over and you'll see who won the match, and I'm out. See you guys next time.
You think you can hurt me? You have to try harder than that.
Come on!
You even trying?
Beat the fucker! Oh! Serves him right.